Hey, everybody. Hey, this is Ken Renner, real estate broker here and entrepreneur in North Austin, Texas. And I'm glad you can take a quick time to check out this quick video about our guest speaker that we're having on Kingdom Entrepreneurs ATX here in Austin, Texas. And that's our Kingdom Entrepreneurs meeting where we have amazing networking and amazing speakers. And we also meet once a month for lunch. And then we meet online once a month for in-depth networking. And I got the co-host here is Jeff Lewis, and we've been working with Kingdom Entrepreneurs now for 3 years, almost going on 4 years together, and it's been building up. And then we started to expand and bringing in some amazing speakers from now interstate and hopefully one day international speaker. But we have our special guest here is Scott Schilling. And he is, I'll let him give his accolades, but I just want to say that I met him at a Get Motivated conference. Gosh, that was about 2010, 2011, if I recall. So it's been a long time. And I was privileged enough to be in the prayer room where they have a circle of prayer warriors around, and the speakers will come in and they will get prayer before they go on stage. So I had the privilege of getting with Scott, praying for him. And there's a whole story behind that, but it was Jeremiah 29:11 is what came up with that. That's what I prayed over him, and he wrote a book, and that whole story is in it. But so you've been a international speaker, like I said, shared the stage with Susie Orman and Colin Powell, and some major players in the market. And so we want to thank you for coming all the way from Dallas to come and bless us with your message. And we'd like to hear a little bit more about what you're going to do. This is going to be on the Wednesday, September 25th, noon at the Austin Vineyard Church on Morris Road in North Austin. So we hope to see you there, and love to hear what Scott has to say, what's on his mind, what's God put on your mind to share with our Kingdom Entrepreneurs. Our motto is expanding the kingdom into the marketplace. So that's our theme, which is what we're all about. I'd love to hear you, Scott. Let's hear what we should expect.
Well, Ken and Jeff, thank you for the opportunity. I am actually an international speaker that happens to live in the same state. So the fact is, maybe we can check off a couple boxes. One thing. No, I'm really looking forward to coming down to Austin from Dallas. The talk will be walking out God's plan. And the reality is, I think many of us have an understanding, or we think we have an understanding of God's plan, and then we start walking it out and we find out he's got some twists and turns in the road along the way. We did meet at Get Motivated. What most people don't realize is that, in fact, there were prayer rooms under the arenas. We might have had 25,000 people upstairs, but we had 25 prayer warriors praying over the entire event. So I'll talk a little bit about that, because quite frankly, I'm not so sure I was actually supposed to speak at Get Motivated. I believe I was sent there to be prayed over, and y'all did a heck of a job. So we'll talk about walking out God's plan for your life, and the various twists and turns that come with that, but understanding that confidence in the unseen, assurance of the unknown is faith. And there's only one place where that's verified and validated, and that's in Hebrews 11:1. We'll talk about that and many more things. Please join us, because Jesus spoke 137 times in the Bible. 122 were in the marketplace. Pretty good understanding of Kingdom Entrepreneurs started a long time ago. It might be 4 years with these two running it in Austin, but it started well before that, and we're going to do everything we can to bring a great message. I'm going to be talking, but I'm not going to be speaking. That's coming from up above.
Amen.
So
look forward to seeing y'all. Paul did most of his evangelism in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. So I think that we're really excited to be part of. We see a movement going on, not just our networking group, but there's a lot of these things starting to pop up where the people in the church are now going out, being taught and shown and mentored in going out into the marketplace. And one of the things that we've been focusing on is, how do we bring the message to our clients, to our staff, and all that kind of stuff, because it's always been a separation of church and state, right? And we see the world trying to get into the church. Well, we're supposed to get Christ out of the church into the marketplace and into the public, where Paul and Jesus did a lot of their preaching. So
very much so. That's where, being a living example, and that's why this is walking out God's plan, because his plan, he never gave a tremendous number of instructions other than follow me. And that's our opportunity as well. Within the churches, if a pastor says Jesus is the way, what do you expect him to say? He's not going to say he's not the way, but in the marketplace, when a business person says, hey, you know what? The reason I have faith that my business is going to grow is because I have the strength through Christ who strengthens me. Now you've got influence. It's a different opportunity that exists in the marketplace than in the church. Both are important. Both are necessary. Both are great. But the fact is, the marketplace has huge opportunities. One of the things that I'll talk about is I was asked when I came off stage one day, what gives you the confidence to lead with your faith? And my answer was simple. I'm allergic to lightning. I've already had one near-death experience. I'm an overachiever. I lived, all by the grace of God. The fact is, I work for one guy. That's the only audience I really need to please. And while I will work diligently to share some great words to those who assemble, down on the 25th, the fact is, I know that it'll be his message that comes out for all to hear.
that's great. And you're going to bring some of your materials too that we can purchase as well.
Yeah, I'm going to bring books and opportunities to support really bringing this message to the world, because we've got to pull people together. We're at a very critical time,
right?
And we want to do it the way, Jesus was a community builder. Let's put the communities back together, right? We've got to do that again in this time and age.
Well, the unity of the brethren. That's really good. Jeff, do you have any comments before we?
Let us know that you're coming so that we can order enough food.
Yeah, please. Yeah. So if you're going to come to the meeting, let us know, because otherwise the people that lead it, like myself and Scott, will be fasting that day, right? Because
yeah. So,
all right. Hey, you guys, please show up at our meeting. You can go to. We have it now set up as kingdomatx.com. So that goes to our Facebook page, and we'll have a lot of this information posted. And we also have an Eventbrite, which we'll also be sending out. So you have that as well. So you can connect up and register and bring a friend. That's the most. Invite somebody. If you think this is going to be something that is going to bless them, every time we get together, we have a great time. It only lasts from noon to 1. And we're going to give most of that time to our speakers and hopefully our lunch sponsor, and when we get one, and then networking and prayer afterwards, so that we can really connect and really help each other, encourage each other. And that's what it's all about, is helping our other kingdom entrepreneurs expand the kingdom into the marketplace. So join us, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Scott. Jeff, can't wait to see you soon, and we'll get together and we'll rock the house.
See you all the 25th.
Okay, thanks.